What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about all of the information that we got at PAX Australia from the Borderlands panel. Now, a while back we got the roadmap for the game and we got, the events that are going to be coming up, and we got some titles and stuff like that. But we got all the details today about the upcoming content. So the first thing that we got is the announcement of Borderlands 4 Horrors of Kairos. That is the spooky event upcoming on October 23rd, and it's going to run from there until November 6th. So with this, it's going to bring a brand new weather event to the game. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the pictures floating around, but I'll put some on screen. There's been teased like blood rain, and that's what kind of Randy said on stage. Blood rain coming into the game, which if you guys don't know, Borderlands 4 has dynamic weather. And I was really excited when they said this because I figured they were going to tie that into events within the game. And I just love when games like this continue to adapt based on seasonal events or things going on in the world or just things that they want to add to the game. So there's going to be blood rain and the world looks very, very spooky. Now with that, we're going to be getting some new content for the game. We're going to get a new legendary weapon that we're going to be able to unlock, as well as a legendary grenade. We're also going to be able to chase down a skin for all of our Vault Hunters and a new head for all of our Vault Hunters. That is the spooky pumpkin. So this is going to be a lot of fun. It's one of the smaller free content packs, but I think it'll be fun to chase down it all and do this one. I think it's going to be cool because I love the spooky season. The next thing we got is the Bounty Pack 1, and this is going to be coming on November 20th. Now, they said the Bounty Packs are more smaller story-based content around NPCs that we've seen before, bite-sized things that we've done. Nothing huge, nothing to the scale of DLC. They keep talking about the scale of DLC and how large it's going to be, which is good because they need to after Wonderlands and how the PLCs were a letdown. So they talked about how this is going to be a story mission or two and going to be having it feature a character that we've already met, an NPC. And this one features Rush, and Rush is going to be saving Mercenary Day. So we're going to be fighting a Minster Screw is what they said. And then with this whole bounty pack, we're going to have a new vault card that's going to have 24 cosmetics with 4 pieces of rerollable gear, the legendary weapons, 1 Vault Hunter style, 1 Echo 4 drone skin, 1 vehicle, 5 new weapon skins, and 4 new heads used by all the Vault Hunters, 2 new Echo 4 attachments, as well as 4 new Echo 4 drone skins. This is going to be very packed with content. I don't know what it's going to look like in terms of the event. They just kind of showed a little teaser trailer for it. They went out of order. I feel like they killed the momentum a little bit by going out of order by showing the bounty pack before they showed the event that's upcoming. But needless to say, they wrapped it up in the end. They brought it all back together. But these are the first 2 events coming to Borderlands 4. And can you believe Borderlands 4 has been out for a month already? I can't. And I know a lot of you guys are still just getting through the story and playing through the game and taking your time with it. Definitely take your time. But this is something we definitely have to look forward to upcoming as well. And the last thing they talked about is the new Invincible boss that's coming. Bloomreaper the Invincible is the very first Invincible boss coming to Borderlands 4. Now, I never took down any of the Invincibles in Borderlands 2, but the Invincible bosses are raid bosses geared towards testing your builds and being endgame style content. So this is what we're building to. This is what all of the nerfs that they may do next week or the buffs have been geared towards. They want to make this content enjoyable by others, and they want to make this content difficult. So this is a brand new raid boss that we're going to be taking down in a new arena. Now, this new arena takes place in the Terminus Range and is a place we've never been before. So it's up in the cliff sides and the hills of the Terminus Range, up in the mountains of Kairos. So we're going to be going up there and taking down this boss. And this boss is, they said, on unstable ground, which means we're going to have to grapple and glide to be able to find stable points to be able to take down this boss. I think this looks like a lot of fun. I love the fact that they're adding more bosses to the game. If there's not enough already, there is a bunch of bosses in the game, but adding endgame content is only going to make the game better. And then with this, having an additional Ultimate Vault Hunter level mode is going to be chef's kiss. It's going to be perfect. So having all of that together with all of the stuff that's already coming is going to be great. Now, they didn't talk about anything in Q1 and on. I mean, we do know cash is coming. If you guys haven't checked out my video on that, I'll definitely link it down below so you guys can check that out. But This is what's upcoming for the game, coming very, very soon. They did also talk about cross save is coming to Borderlands 4. Don't know if that's something that we'll get very soon, but it is something they said that they're working on. You know, Randy likes to always sprinkle in his little bits of teasers. They're working on cross saves. They also talked about how grenade launchers are coming to Borderlands 4 in terms of new weapons. They talked about a new weapon that is geared around Amara and her character, and the gun shoots fists or something. Made me think of the Soul Render. I don't know. It could be kind of cool if they put that something like that shoots out fists. Just something I was imagining as they said it. And the last thing that they talked about is that we aren't done with the mountains in Terminus Range. There's lots of secrets still under the mountains. So take that for what you will. I am excited for all of these things coming to Borderlands 4. What are you guys most excited for? I think I'm probably most excited for the Invincible boss as well as the Horrors of Kairos event. I just can't wait to have a seasonal event, and I want to see the Blood Rain. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So with that being said, if you guys are new here, please consider subscribing as we put out new Borderlands content every single week. And if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up as that helps me out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.